What's up, all you gamers, YouTubers, and all you roughnecks out there? It's your boy DL Rico. I know it's Monday. I was supposed to have actually uploaded this yesterday. A lot of corruption going on with my the sound system I'm using to record my voice and the gaming process. So I'm definitely looking into that. Hopefully, I can fix it up by tomorrow's episode. But it's yeah, it was kind of frustrating because as you can see, it's a 20-minute um, it's a 20-minute long upload gameplay and everything. So I already did my whole spiel. I said everything, my intros, and got to the points that I wanted to talk about. And then when I tried to render it, it just lit up this little screen saying, "Oh, we couldn't add this file to it. It was corrupt. This was corrupted, and I had to shut that down." And then the program froze, and it's like, God, you could have froze like 5 minutes or 15 minutes ago when I first started and saying, hey, this isn't working, try something else, and I totally would have. I totally would have, and I wouldn't have, just wasted my breath for 20 minutes and trying to rant and ramble. But anyway, here I am on Monday, bringing you the Assassin's Creed gameplay that I was supposed to be playing yesterday, or posting up yesterday anyway. So yeah, this is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Like I talked about in the previous episode, I'm going to be cutting out all the just the little cutscenes and everything, the stuff that doesn't really. If I, you know what, I actually, if it partakes or has some kind of important value to the storyline, I might leave it in there. But again, if it's something that you actually want, if you want the whole kind of walkthrough kind of thing, let me know in the comments below. I definitely, I'll listen and respond to your requests. Definitely, yeah, give you guys what you want. As you can see, we're still in the with this one, we're still in the kind of the beginning motions of it. So this gameplay right here is mostly just to do with the tutorial, showing me how to sneak around, that I can hide inside of shrubs. Later, you'll see I get into like this bar fight, so it's teaching me how to counterattack and how to strike and all of that. So yeah, not too I don't know, nothing really important going on, but it is the gameplay nonetheless. I do complete one assassination mission, I believe. But other than that, the thing that I was talking about yesterday, and I'll try to go over it as best I can, all the points and stuff that I had laid out, was Black Friday is over, or the whole weekend is over. So now we are on Cyber Monday, which I guess is like the best deal to shop online, where the sales that happen on the online are just like kind of skyrocket. This is all those people that didn't want to venture out on Black Friday. This is their time to get their shopping done. But yeah, Black Friday weekend is over, and I am it is draining the hell out of me. Let me tell you, let's see, Black Friday, I worked probably till, I want to say 5 or 6 o'clock, and then Saturday was 10 times busier for whatever reason. I was, Black Friday wasn't as bad as I remember working in the past, but Saturday, man, that was an endless day. And throughout this whole weekend, whenever I've finished with a shift, I get home and I kind of wind down from work, and I maybe have something to eat, maybe just kind of relax on the couch and drink or whatever. Not alcohol or anything, but just kind of take a moment to myself. And by 6 or 7, I am just totally ready to just pass out and and just kind of just call it quits for the night. What is it? My work week is actually, I'm working 9 days straight at this place, so I definitely got to reserve some kind of energy to be able to last throughout the rest of the week, because I know probably about Friday, maybe even towards the Saturday, my very last day before I finally get a day off, I'm gonna have one of those not boiling points, but it's definitely gonna wear on me to where my patience is gonna be very, very low by that time. So I gotta try to ration my good thoughts and positive vibes throughout the rest of this week. Hopefully, it's not going to be as strenuous as it was during this past weekend. So that was like pretty much the most. That was pretty much the majority of the topic, just because that's what's pretty going on with me. My school moduling is just about finished for. My school module is actually just about finished for this particular subject that I'm doing. I'm in just kind of biological science and finishing up that aspect of it. And then I'm going to be going on Christmas break, so Right after this, I have like 1 week to like kind of like the introduction week to the next course, but then they just say, you know what, go ahead and take a break because you don't have a break all year, and I don't have to see or read anything or post anything or whatever until about second week of January. So I'm so looking forward to that, just because uh, any of you out there that understand, what it's like to work two jobs, go to school, we gotta give ourselves, we have to make time for ourselves, and just kind of make sure we get that alone or self time, that because it's totally draining on the mind. It's totally draining on the emotions. Physically, I mean, it's just all around. It just takes so much out of you to try to be multitasking with your life, and it's something as important as bettering your life. It just, every little bit of it just kind of, you're spreading yourself so thin. So I'm so looking forward. I get probably like I want to say 3 weeks, because I definitely will have the week of Christmas, the week after, which is New Year's, and then um, or maybe even a week before Christmas too. So those are the 3 weeks that I'm gonna get, and I'm just so looking forward to just kind of, I could just focus on work, and I could just get my work routine down, and I guess master it, so to speak. And in the meantime, just kind of relax and not have to worry about if I have to sign in and do some homework online or turn in any assignments. I could just come online, play some games, unwind for the day, and kill people to relieve some stress. Been playing a lot of Call of Duty Ghosts and trying some of the different game settings like Blitz and Cranked and what is it, Search and Rescue. They're quite interesting, quite interesting. I will get more into the gameplay tomorrow when I upload for the Tactical Tuesday. There's another topic like kind of regarding Black Friday shopping and Christmas shopping in general that I will talk about. So yeah, keep that in mind. Other than that, weekend's over. Now it's Monday, start of a new week, start of a new work week. For me, I've been working past 3 or 4 days, so I still got 5 days or wait a minute. Where's Monday? Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm confusing myself. I still got 5 days left, or 6 days left. God, I'm still confused. And I will, yeah, my next day off is Sunday, so definitely looking forward to getting that me time to just, I've invited my brother and sister over. We're going to hang out, get some pizza. I got some new movies, and I know my sister was like, I need to catch up on Walking Dead because I haven't seen the past 4 or 5 episodes, and I'm like, I'm down. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good weekend. I can't wait to just kind of veg out and be with my family. Let's see. Other than that, ooh, there has been something that's been kind of tugging at me. And how do I get? Let me see. How do I put it into terms? I've been hanging out with a friend. I've known her since high school. We're fairly close. We're fairly close, I would say. There's still so much about one another that we don't understand or know. And I try to, like, whenever she makes a comment about me and what I'm doing and my personality, I try to, like, just take it with a grain of salt, as in, like, okay, well, you only know me as far as this much goes, so I understand what you're saying. I could see your perspective on that, but you don't know what I'm going through. So I just have to, like, kind of bite my lip and let it go. Because normally when I hear remarks like the one that she did, I find some kind of way to come back in a defensive kind of light, and I want to stand up for myself, and I want to say, well, yeah, exactly, like, you don't know what you're talking about kind of thing. So anyway, yeah, that's been kind of weighing on my mind. And I do, what was it? I spend a lot of, whenever I am online, I can't help but check my, like, Twitter feeds, my Facebook, my YouTube channel, seeing how this is going, and the views, seeing how everybody's, like, kind of checking all the analytics, seeing how you guys are favoring it, liking it, disliking it, how many comments or whatever. And but so she made a comment about my Facebook and saying that she had a conversation with a couple of people that I had dated in the past. Like, they all got together, and it wasn't like they kind of banded, like they planned it and was like, oh yeah, let's get together and talk about this guy. It was a mutual friend's birthday party, and where they all happened to meet up, and I guess I was the subject of conversation. Which, when when she first brought it to my attention, was like, "Yeah, we talked about you." It's like, why would you be talking about me? I was like, this girl I haven't dated in like 7 years. This girl, I haven't dated in this amount of time, and you and I were not dating. But I mean, we're hanging out and stuff. I think you're cool, but anyway, so they had a little conversation about me, and I found it kind of troubling. And what she was telling me is that they all agree, apparently. They all say the same thing. Is that I'm pretty flirty when it comes to I'm pretty flirty when it comes to Facebook, and that they feed off of that energy. And I've been racking my brain about that. Like when somebody makes a comment or criticizes me for something that I've done, for any kind of action, I really take a hard look at myself, and I take it personally, and I have to get to the bottom of something. With me, if something just doesn't make sense, I have to keep asking the questions, and I have to keep digging and analyzing, and I have to make sense of it all. Otherwise, it's just going to be like this big red flag waving, and it's so troubling to me. So when she said that, I started going over my posts, past posts, any kind of notes that I might have put up. I tried looking for just whatever. And you know what? I do write a lot of poetry when I get in the mood to write, and something like if a simple phrase just kind of strikes my creative mind at that time, I have to write it down, and sometimes it just flows into one more, and soon enough I have a good sized poem going on. But some of the poems more recently have been about most of my poems are actually about love and relationships and everything, but they're not speaking for me. They're just the most recent one was actually about a friend of mine, just because I felt so bad. There's a little bit of drama going into. I'm not going to get into any details, but there's a little bit of drama going with this like three-way love triangle, and one of my friends, I really feel for him. So I know and I know what it feels like when what he's going through. So I was writing this as if I were him, and kind of reverting back to my own experiences and how it feels. And so when I posted it up, she took it, or these women took it as, I still have a broken heart for whomever my most recent ex was, and that I'm thinking about them. And it's like, what? Why can't I just be creative? I mean, is my creativeness really coming out that way? Is my writing, is my the poetry, is whatever I have to say really coming off as this kind of just overall flirtatious, and then my poetry is coming off as down and loathsome and depressed and whatever? It's like, I hope that's not the case, because I'm really gonna have to start, and I do. Oh God, if I really have to start censoring myself as far as like what I have to say, and start thinking about, oh, how are people gonna react if I say it this way? That's really gonna cause some problems for me, because I hate to be censored, and I hate. Wow, I hate when my phone goes off when I'm recording. Why are you texting me? But anyway, if I really have to start thinking about censoring the things that I have to say, just because some people misinterpret it and view me as something that I'm not, it really gets under my skin, because I like to please people, but not at the sacrifice of my own character, and how I like to do things. So that's just what's been weighing on my mind recently, just because some news like that, again, I take pretty personally, and I will definitely, if it's something I feel, or when I look into, is a valid enough point, and there is like kind of evidence to support that, yeah, okay, if you say I'm a dick and I'm an asshole, and I look back and I'm like, wow, I really was, I'm gonna change it, and I'm gonna be, I'll apologize to those that it might have affected. But something like this, you're not gonna be able to. I don't want to change that creative soul that I have. So I don't know. That's just the way I'm looking at it. And I don't know if she's gonna be watching this, or if any of those people are gonna be watching this. But yeah, it ain't gonna change. I'm not gonna change that aspect of me. I really like that aspect of me, so um, just take it with a grain of salt and know that I hope you understand and believe me when I say I'm not writing this depressive stuff as you might call it about me. It's about somebody else and how I feel for them, and I'm sad that it's happening. But generally, I try to stay as positive as I can. At least while when I'm at, at least in the privacy of my own place in my apartment and everything. I know there are some people that are like listening to this. They're like, "What? You're like the most pessimistic person ever." And I'm like, "Well, that's when it comes to work. Like I can't help it. Working in the business as long as I have for about 10 years, it just brings that part out of me. Just because I I can't. There's so little that I'm willing to have the patience for anymore." So whenever I see a pattern, like what is it? Because I've been working for 10 years, I could see patterns for me, and I know when certain. I could see when like a customer is going to be this way or that way, and the way their tone of voice goes whenever just when they're placing an order. I can tell if they're giving me attitude or not, and I don't have tolerance for the attitude anymore. So uh, yeah. So at work I'm probably the most pessimistic person because it's just like I hear about an event going on. Let's say if there's like a school function, maybe big competition for sports, basketball or football game or whatever. What I normally do is I look at the time and it's like, okay, if it's football, it's usually a night game, starts at about 7:30, lasts for about 3 hours or so. So let's say 10. And I look at the time and it's like, okay, I got here at 4. I should be off by 10 or no later than 11. And my optimistic side is like, I should be gone before that rush even happens. The pessimistic side is they're going to keep me. And I hate to have that. If I feel like they are going to keep me, I'm such a downer to be to be around. And I promise I'm trying to fix it, but especially during this week of my 9-day straight week. But yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying about my Facebook. It's like it's my Facebook. I'm gonna post whatever I want, and if you feel a certain way about what I'm posting, then just don't read it. And if you really feel if you really feel like that opinion of that you've described, or anybody listening, I'm sorry, if you really feel like that opinion that was given about me is accurate, let me know and like show me how, because I will either correct you or I will do the necessary changes to make sure that interpretation of me isn't as strong as it should be right now. But anyway, I don't know why I let people get to me. I really wish I didn't care. I mean, there's a friend of mine who he's able to let go of things so easily, and I wish I could just have that kind of mentality or something, like just emotional or less emotional connection with it. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how anybody does it. It's so hard for me just to wipe my hands free of it and just let it go. So, anyway, that was a long rant. I apologize. But let's see. I see that the game is actually, my gameplay here is actually coming to an end. If there's, actually I kind of want to know what you guys think. I mean, I know I've ranted quite a bit in my videos about various things, whether it be customers at work, Thanksgiving, Black Friday. I know I touched on that all last week. But yeah, if there's anything you feel about it, if you think I'm just as pessimistic as they're making me sound, or even with all my Flashback Fridays and Throwback Thursdays, if you feel I'm like too nostalgic and it does sound like I'm just like romanticizing about some kind of past relationship or something, let me know, and I will definitely address it, clarify it, or if I definitely don't want to come off that way. That's that's just not me. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. Definitely appreciate all the love and support. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. And yeah, here I am. I'm hiding from the bad guys. I'm just about ready to come out of there all incognito and finish this mission. And come on, there it is. It's coming, coming, coming. 3, 2, 1, jump. 3, 2, 1, jump. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, jump. There we go. All right. And there we are. We've completed that mission. We've become incognito again. And, yeah. So anyway, again, I thank you guys for watching. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.
Would you like to know more?